Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy, the owner of Houston Window Experts, and I hope you enjoy watching these videos as much as I enjoy making them because I'm so passionate about windows. In fact, believe it or not, I'm the only guy in the state of Texas with a license plate windows on their truck. And by the way, quick story, I was at 7-Eleven one time and this guy came up to me and said, "Hey, I got a question." I rolled down my window and he said, "Do you know how to uninstall that antivirus stuff that's on every computer?" I said, "Oh, dude, that's the wrong kind of Windows. That's Bill Gates money. I'm like home improvement money, okay? Not quite that rich." Hey, I'm at a training that we just conducted with Pella Corporate. We've been working closely with Pella on trying to help our clients understand best what Pella offers, how it works in their home, what's the Pella difference. They call it the Pella bullseye, right? Like they want to see more of these Pella bullseyes all over Houston. So Pella has a very ambitious goal to actually double their business by 2025, and that would be their 100th year anniversary. I mean, this company started making roll screens, went into the actual window business, and now they're actually the second largest window company in the United States. They have actually won many awards for being the #1 trusted brand for quality in all of America, according to Consumer Reports. If you read the Consumer Reports, these guys, they win #1 in wood windows, they win #1 in the fiberglass category. I mean, they're amazing at what they do. So we're working with them to see how can we help integrate their goals into what we do to help our homeowners. Because you know, as a homeowner, right, that information is power, and the more information you have, the smarter decisions you can make. And so I'm at this training today with Pella where we're trying to learn more about who they are and what they do and how it can better serve you and me as our relationship develops. So they have vinyl windows, they have wood windows with aluminum exteriors, and they even have a fiberglass product called Impervia. I'm not going to get into the vinyl today because we're not going to have enough time in this video, but I do want to kind of hit just some high points, maybe some differences between some of the product lines. So if you want to call it entry level, there's no such thing as like an entry level product from Pella because all their stuff is like way above the mid tier when it comes to quality. But their kind of entry level product is actually called the Lifestyles. Now, when you get a lifestyle product from Pella, you're getting a couple of things. #1, you're getting the best glass that you can buy, right? Pella is just so into quality. They want to use Cardinal glass. So across all their product line, no matter what you buy, you're going to get Cardinal glass. And Cardinal glass is superior to any other glass out there in the market. Ask anyone who's in this industry, they'll tell you Cardinal glass is terrific. So you're going to get that. You're also going to get like the skilled craftsmanship from their employees. I read an article recently that said that they'd won an award. This is a couple of years ago. They won an award for like one of the best large companies in America to work for. So that's really a great thing. Did you also know that they actually have about I think it was an average of 17 years of tenure? I mean, who stays at a job for 17 years on an average tenure? Well, they have happy employees. Happy employees means skilled employees because they stay there longer. And the more skilled they are, the more consistent and the better your product is going to be over time. So that's what I love about them, especially being a family business and loving my employees, and I hope they love me. I just found that working with a company that has happy employees actually produces better products. And that's a win-win for you and for me. So this product, it's going to look like any other window, right? I mean, if you just stand here, look at it, oh, it's a beautiful window. It's got the Pella brand name. It helps when it comes to resale of your home. It's got the Cardinal glass. It comes in fewer colors than their top of the line products do. But if you're looking for standard colors, you know, like a white or a tan or a black, things like that, you're going to find that this has plenty of options. Now, it does have these grids on the surface, which is what I love about the Pella products, right? It looks like a very true, authentic, real wood product like you would see from even 100 years ago. So if you have an older home that had wood windows in it and it has this type of a grid, you can actually reproduce that in a product that's well designed for the Houston climate, but it still has that old world look to it. This actually happens to be a double hung window, which means that the top and the bottom both open. Now, if you notice here on the inside, this is wood, okay? On the inside, you see that this actually operates up and down. But what's different about this compared to the other product I'm going to show you in a minute is this is where they save a little bit of money, and that's why it's going to save you a little bit of money on this product. When I want to tilt this product in, I actually have what's called a jam compression liner here. I squeeze that in, and I can tilt that. Squeeze this one in, I can tilt that, see? Now, you probably don't want to do this, okay? I'm a trained professional. But this operates as well, and that's how we would replace this. If this ever broke, okay, if this glass broke, kids are playing with a baseball, a lawnmower or something, we can actually order a replacement sash like this. We don't have to tear out the whole window. See, isn't that nice? And we can just put it back in there. Or if the glass failed, that's kind of like the most common problem that you might have with a double pane window, if you have any problems at all, is going to be that that glass can fail and you get like a fog between them. That would be under warranty with this product. And what we would do is we'd submit it to Pella, we'd get a replacement, come out to your house, pull that one out, put this one in, close the window, and say goodbye. So I love that about this product. Now it's going to have some limitations. Like I said, the grid, the types of grids you can get, the number of colors you can get, the sizes that you can get. Some of this is going to be limited, but it's a great product and it actually will work on probably 90% of the homes that we would visit. So in this lifestyle series, one of the coolest things that you can get in lifestyle, and I like this, I think you're going to like it, is look at this casement window, okay? Now, casement window is kind of like a window that doesn't look like it opens, but it does open. It opens like a door. I want to show you how cool that is. Watch. So I'm going to crank this open. And this is really cool. I've actually got enough space here that if I wanted to clean this window from inside, say this was on the second floor of my house, I can reach out, as long as it's not, you know, a really big window. I can reach out and I can clean that side. I can close the window, clean this side. But what I thought was really cool to show you is, so if you notice here, we actually have this like hook, right? And this hook actually goes up first, see that? Going up and then in, up and then in. So when it actually grabs this sash, and you can watch it here, it's gonna go inside of there, see that? And it's going to go up first, and then it's going to lift and pull it in. And what I love about that is it takes the load of putting all the way to that sash onto the bottom, and it helps keep that sash nice and square and tight, pulled in really tight. This actually closes, well, I'll put it this way. There's not a better closing unit in your house except for your refrigerator or your freezer door. I mean, when this thing closes, and it closes that weather seal up against that weather stripping, this is really, really great performance, and you're gonna just love that about it. Now, one more thing I wanna point out, because this is where, you know, we sell 20 brands of windows and doors. This is where Pella's got it made. They've really done something different than everyone else. Check this out. Most window companies actually have the hooks on the outside, and then they have a catch on the inside. This actually has the receiver on the outside, and then the hook is on this part of the frame. Now, what does that do for you? How do you like that? Well, here's how you like it. Watch. When you're on the inside looking out, you don't see those hooks. You got a nice clean line. You only see the sash up against there. These are really nice and flush. And I'll tell you what else you're gonna like about it. If you're ever outside and that window's open and you walk by, you're not gonna bang your head on that hook sticking out of there. You're not gonna get yourself caught or your shirt torn on it. So I really like that. Now, one more thing before we go on to the next product here. This has an integrated blind that if I do this, I can actually pull it up. Look at that. And I can close it, and then I actually can tilt that, so if I want privacy. Now, this is really handy in a couple of places around the house. One would be, obviously, in a bathroom, right? A lot of people don't like actually having to put curtains or something like that, or blinds, or any kind of fabric inside of a bathroom. But if you have this integrated into here, moisture is not going to be an issue, primarily for that reason, but also you can go ahead and come to the bathroom, close that window. But if you need some light, you want to let some light in, then that'll do that for you as well. So that's the lifestyle series. Now let's talk about basically their flagship. What they've been known for, okay, is their Pella Architect series. Now, Architect series comes in two different profiles: the traditional look, which has been around for many, many years, and then the contemporary look. This is the traditional look. Now, you've probably seen this. If you've driven around town and you've seen beautiful homes in Westview, Bel Air, River Oaks, and you've seen a Pella brand window, it's probably this. This is really top-notch, high-quality stuff. But this is a traditional look. If you notice here, we have these bevels, we have this frame profile, it steps in, then you come into where the sash is. The sash has this nice little curvature to it. These grids are what we call an OG standard type grid. And it's gonna have the typical width of a profile, which is a little over 3 inches wide. And this is designed to give you that look of an old world traditional home. And it's beautiful. And by the way, it's timeless, right? Like you could put this window in and look at it in 30 years, 40 years, or 50 years, and it's not going out of style. I mean, this is really where the rubber meets the road when it comes to some of these beautiful homes that you see in these traditional style. What I like about it too is if you notice here, The actual color is matched along this whole exterior profile. Remember how I showed you on the Lifestyle series how that was actually that compression jam liner? That compression jam liner is not going to be color coded. I mean, if you get a light colored window, it's a light colored jam liner. If you get a dark colored window, it's a black jam liner, but it's not going to be the actual color. And speaking of colors, there's 27 colors available on this compared to the just 10 on the other product. So that's one of the differences as well. You get more options on that. So it's a beautiful window. And let me show you the inside. On the inside, you know, you first look at it, you think, well, what's the difference? Well, there's a few differences. Primarily, the difference is that here on this side, again, this is all going to be wood, right? So I can actually paint this to whatever color I want. I have a lot of choices when it comes to wood. I can do mahogany, I can do pine, I can do Douglas fir. Okay, so there's some options there. So if you're going to stain this window, and it also comes in pre-stained options if you'd prefer, but if you're going to stain it, you're going to want to see that you have more than one wood option, and that's terrific, and that's what's beautiful about it. Now, when it comes to this window tilting in, I love how, and this is really great, compared to the competitors, instead of having an actual little pull tab here that you actually pull to tilt the window in, it's actually concealed, it's hidden behind it. So I'm gonna reach my fingers back there, and I pull that up. See that? Look at that, that's pretty cool. Here it is. That right there pulls back, and that allows me to release the window. While I'm here, I've got to talk to you about this great weather stripping. Look how they've got weather stripping right here. They've also got weather stripping over here on the side. I mean, this thing is really designed to be very efficient when it comes to keeping the cool in and the heat out, or the heat in and the cool out, depending on what part of the country you live in. I also wanted to point out that one of the things that they've done, which is really cool, is this piece of aluminum right here that's on the outside. It overlaps on the bottom piece across here so that when water runs down the face of the window, it doesn't actually hit that piece and stop and have the potential for someday to get into the house. It actually helps shed that over the top of that. Which reminds me, okay, is this product, because it's so well built, and because they use the product called EnduraClad, which is their exterior aluminum, and because of the fact that they have this special treatment that they do to the wood after they've made the cuts on it, they actually put a lifetime warranty on this against rot. Isn't that incredible? So you're not gonna have a rotting wood window. And that's the concern people have when they live in Houston, is why would you want wood? Well, you want wood because it's beautiful. You want wood because it's warm and it's elegant. But if it's gonna rot, you're right, you don't want wood. You don't want wood. But in this case, it's beautiful, and I think you're gonna love it. Now, this is the traditional. Now, I wanna show you the contemporary. And of course, it's gonna be in black, right? Because that's one of the things that's really in demand right now, and it's beautiful. What you see about the contemporary right away, the first big difference you notice, is how the frame itself is narrower. Do you see that? So you're going to get more glass out of a contemporary window than you are the traditional window. Same quality glass, same quality EnduraClad, same quality of wood, same quality of workmanship. Everything about it is identical in that regard, but you're going to have a little more of a narrower profile. You're not going to have these indentations. Look, see how you have all these different levels of design here, and they step down, and it's beautiful. Some people love that. Some people want something a little more flat, a little more contemporary, 90-degree turns here, nice flush profile across the front. It gives you a more contemporary look that actually is somewhat between where people are and where maybe people want to go with their homes. We find that a lot of people don't want to go like spaceship contemporary, even though you could do spaceship contemporary with this. This actually feels a little bit more like a transitional product as well. It's still wood, okay? It's not made out of steel, it's not made out of aluminum. On the inside, it's wood inside, aluminum outside. It gives you that nice transition. Not super contemporary, but contemporary enough that our clients actually love it. So take a look at the inside. Now, this happens to be the casement. Now, remember a minute ago, I showed you that Lifestyles casement. Look how this contemporary look actually looks a little crisper. Nice 90-degree turns. Instead of having that beveled handle, it's actually a nice flush recessed handle into that opening like that. It's just beautiful. Well, you see look at that kind of hidden right there, really cool. Pella, they're really proud of their stuff. Then this little lock mechanism is really nice and slender and clean and neat. Same operation again, you open that up, you pull this forward, you pull out the little handle. I mean, just stuff, I wish you could feel it too. It's just so well built. It feels so nice. Good time to point out as well that stainless steel hardware on this is standard for them. A lot of companies actually you want stainless steel, you're gonna have to upgrade to stainless steel. So I love how right away they've already thought, hey, you know what? We're gonna protect our homeowners. We're gonna make this stuff good right from the start. You don't even have to ask. I think it's beautiful stuff. So there you go. That's the contemporary and that's the traditional. Now I want to show you also what we make the, where's that at? Direct set. Oh, here we go. Check this out. So this is what we call a direct set window. This is also still a part of the Architect series, but I really wanted to show you this because I think it's so cool. Look at how narrow that frame is right there. Look at that. Now this is not a window that operates, okay? You're not going to get a window that operates this narrow. No one makes one this narrow that operates that I know of. But this gives you a really nice, clean, contemporary look, and you can get a lot of glass out of this. Now, where would this be helpful? So let's say that you had the back of the house, right? And you've got a door over there, and then you've got 3 windows across the back or 5 windows across the back looking out to the backyard. The idea there is to get as much glass as we can, as little frame as we can. And guess what? This will make like really big sizes too. So you want a great big window? We can get you a great big window. Lifetime warranty. I mean, that is really unheard of in a wood window category. This is definitely an ultra premium wood product, and they have such great confidence in it. They actually give you a lifetime warranty on the wood itself, against termites, against rotting. It's just not going to happen. And they're going to give you a lifetime warranty against the defects in the aluminum cladding on the exterior and excessive chalking or fading. I mean, these guys have really done a great job with this, and you're going to be very happy. And they give you a lifetime warranty on the glass. And that's typically what's going to fail on a window is the glass, because now you have double panes. That can happen. It's not expected, but when it does, it's good to know that you actually have a warranty on it. Now, I want to add one more thing to that warranty. That warranty from Pella comes with labor for the first 2 years. After that, labor is not included. However, if Houston Window Experts sold and installed these products, we actually offer a lifetime labor warranty on any issue that comes up with the window. So Pella would give us, for example, the replacement glass. We, free of charge, if you're our client, will come out to your home and put that glass in there for you. So that's a really win-win for you and me as we talk about what to do with your windows. Now, this is really cool. This is the Pella Impervia product. Have you heard of this before? It may be a little new to you. This is actually a fiberglass window. Now, when you look at it, you don't think, well, fiberglass, I'm not sure how fiberglass looks. And so you can see here, they look virtually identical as far as, from the street, especially if you're looking at these 2 windows. But the main difference here is that on the inside of this one, you'll see that this one is wood, whereas on the inside of this one is fiberglass. Now, this is a baked on finish, okay? So this product is not going to scratch as easily as, say, a painted vinyl window would, or something that you just go grab a brush and you start painting the inside of it. This is going to need more paint over a period of years. You're going to have to keep maintaining the wood and keep painting it. This, you're not going to have to. This is basically, set it and forget it kind of thing. Now, there's maintenance with all windows, but what I like about fiberglass is that unless you're looking for a wood interior, you're going to get the strength of fiberglass. You're going to get the performance of fiberglass. You're going to get the durability of fiberglass. And you're going to get some like astronomical sizes in fiberglass windows. And you're going to do it in a way that you're creating a product that's going to outlast your mortgage. I mean, this is not something that you're going to have to keep replacing over and over again. Now, why is this important? Why is it important that we have a product like this at Houston Window Experts in our product line? Well, as you're probably aware, right now there's this trend on black windows. People love black windows. And if you buy a black vinyl window, it's going to be, in most cases, a painted vinyl window. I'm not a big fan of paint, especially on vinyl. Vinyl is plastic, and try painting plastic. Some companies do it very well, and they'll put a 10-year warranty or something on it. But I love the fact that fiberglass, and when this finish is baked onto it, it's actually going to be a much more durable and scratch-resistant finish. Also, what I like about it is that by the time you buy a painted vinyl window and then they paint the inside of the vinyl window, your cost has gone through the roof. At that point, you should have upgraded to a stronger product with a great warranty that's going to last a very, very long time. So I love this product. I love how it looks. I love how it performs. And there are some zip codes in Houston, and I don't know where you live, but there's some zip codes in Houston where if you go out and you put a vinyl window in your neighborhood, you're actually going to reduce the value of your home. Don't get me wrong, there's great vinyl windows. I'm not talking about is it a bad match for you. I'm just saying to you that this is a step up from going from vinyl to a much better product, much stronger. In fact, I kind of like this little demonstration that we have here. So this is vinyl, and this is fiberglass. You know, vinyl is extruded, fiberglass is pultruded. Once you Google those two words, you'll understand more about that. And with vinyl, it's going to be softer, it's going to be weaker. If you notice, look, okay? Look what I just did to that vinyl. I'm sorry I ruined your sample, guys. You just can't do that with this stuff. This is really strong. And I mean, if you think about like the width profiles, I mean, these things are virtually identical in how much glass space that you lose, right, to a frame. But look how much stronger this one is. I mean, it's just really, really strong. So if you're looking for a product that's really strong, that's beautiful, that you can get black inside, black outside. They also make other colors, of course, and you can even get a two-tone finish with it. You could have a white inside, a black outside. I really think you ought to talk to us about the Pella Impervia product. Well, it's been great talking to you. I don't know if you're in Houston or not. If you are, we'd love to meet you. We'd love to come out to your home. We'd love to show you the whole line of Pella products. They also make doors as well, which are beautiful doors. You can come into our showroom here on 38th Street. We can walk through the products. We can help educate you because we believe that, you know, if we have what you want, great. If we don't, maybe we can point you in the right direction. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video with me, and I hope to talk to you again real soon. Thanks.